Hello Aquarius, I'm Christy. You're watching Tiny Turtle Tarot and this is your reading. As always, if anything I say resonates or you feel it will in the future, please let me know by liking and subscribing. Let's get on with your reading. Firstly, you already have the Moon and Six of Pentacles and the Queen of Swords and the Chariot. Okay. The Moon card, I really love this card, is all about mystery and things unseen, and to me it just feels like a very magical card because there's things happening that you can't see, and there's things happening for you, and there's things going in your favour that you don't yet know about, but they're there and they're happening, and things are happening that you don't expect, but in a good way. Then you have Six of Pentacles, and Six of Pentacles is a very nice card of reciprocity and also fairness, and also like things are happening where you aren't really, it's that energy of sometimes we expect so much to happen and nothing does. I don't know if that makes sense, and I feel like it's the opposite and things are now flipping around for you where you're not expecting what's coming. You're not like, it's weird, I'm just getting thrown off by what I just said, of sometimes we expect things to happen and nothing does. It's just that energy of you kind of anticipating and being like, when's it gonna happen? And now you're switching places and now you're like, well, I'm happy with what I have. Something's coming in, something's happening, something's shifting. You're being like rewarded for something. Some of you, this could be a genuine reward, like a literal thing you're being given. Others of you, there's actually just an upgrade in your life happening in general where things are now a lot more positive and a lot more, I keep hearing easygoing, something's more easygoing. Queen of Swords energy I really like for you, Aquarius, because it's very you. It's Aquarius, I feel like Queen of Swords is very outspoken and very able to speak your mind, able to say what others would be afraid to say. So there's something where you're being a lot more yourself if you haven't felt yourself, because for that card to come out I'm like, well, it's you, but for you to be showing up, it's like you've returned. You're returning to yourself, your personality's coming back, you're feeling more comfortable being yourself. You don't have to kind of water yourself down. The Chariot card is movement and travel and success, and some of you are definitely traveling or could be moving. It's also a feeling of multitasking, so whatever's happening next, it's a lot where you have a lot going on and a lot of like, it could be very quick, it could all happen very quick, and then you're like, whoa, I'm moving suddenly and I've got to pack up where I am, and there's a lot, but it's also successful. So whatever's going on, it's a lot, but you'll successfully handle it all and you'll be very glad you did. It will be worth it. It will all be worth it. Clarifying the Moon card. You have the Eight of Cups with the Moon card. Eight of Cups is walking away, moving on, letting go of what no longer serves you. With the Moon card, it feels significant that I just hiccuped 3 times. So some of you could get hiccups right now and it's like a sign if you're not really paying attention or something. Eight of Cups with the Moon, you aren't really expecting yourself to move on, or others aren't expecting you to move on and leave, and it's very this is my card of like, look how good I look as I walk away from it, what isn't for me. Look how good I look as I leave you behind where I should have left you a long time ago. Like, it's very liberating. It's that feeling very liberated because people aren't expecting it. That's what I like about it. People aren't expecting you to take your power back or to kind of, you know, do whatever you're about to do. It's coming as a surprise. However, with the Moon here, it's rooted in deep emotion, so you know, you can feel it in your soul that it is time to move, or time to let go of certain people, or time to move on from a certain phase of your life, maybe. Clarify the Six of Pentacles, Four of Cups. So I feel like there's loads of 4s, but I don't see any other 4s, which is really strange. Maybe more 4s are about to come out. Six of Pentacles with the Four of Cups. That kind of just is clarifying what I already said to you, of you not really looking anymore. in the past you were kind of anticipating what was coming, now you're looking the other direction. There's something that you're being given, a reward, a grant, or like a it's very even, like it's very balanced. It's not something that you're like, oh my gosh, I can never accept that. There's something where you've actually earned it in some way, and you're not paying attention though. You're like, I don't really want it. If you were someone that was waiting for an email, or you were waiting for a phone call, or you kept checking, because I feel like you used to check your post box, or you check your inbox a lot, like refresh, you've stopped now and you've let it go. You might want to go back and check that specific email address or that specific letterbox, right? There might be something you need to check that you've suddenly stopped waiting for because it's come in when you weren't looking. Something's come for you when you're not, or it's somewhere you've not looked also because you just aren't looking. Remember what you asked for in the past because it's coming in, basically. Remember what you were waiting for, remember what you wished for, because it's not just coming in, it feels like it's already here, but you're not aware of it, you've not checked. Clarify the Queen of Swords. The Page of Wands, very spontaneous energy. Some of you, there's a speech you need to make, or there's something you need to say, but you're not going to practice it. You're just going to kind of stand up and say, look, I have something to say. And then in the middle of it, you're going to go, what am I doing? Well, I've started now, I better continue. And whilst I'm at it, I'll tell them this. Like, there's something where you spontaneously just let out a lot of stuff you've been holding on to, or it could even be genuinely you making a speech or something. But it's a very much spontaneous, very much like spur of the moment. You're not going to have it written down, you're not going to overthink it, you're just going to say it perfectly the first time, because you're not trying to make a perfect speech, you're not trying to, but it just flows from you, kind of very artistically, like you've, almost like someone's going to say, how many times did you practice that in the mirror? And you're going to be like, practice what? And they'll be like, what you said, like that came out perfect, and you'll be like, huh, me. Like there's something where you would just feel like, yep. Clarify the Chariot for Aquarius. The Nine of Pentacles with the Chariot. Some of you are going to have a very successful business, or be very successfully self-employed in some way, because the Chariot is success more than anything, and with the Nine of Pentacles this is financial independence. So you're coming into this time of having more than enough and creating that for yourself without needing anybody else. Chariot can sometimes be multitasking, so I feel as if some of you are going to go from the energy of having to work a normal job and have a side business, your own business, right? And then there's something now where you're going to very soon have so much success that you can let go of multitasking and let go of having two things going on at once, because you'll be able to focus on the thing you want to focus on full time. And also there's something here with the Nine of Swords where you may be scared to do this. This may be something you are capable of doing already, but it's just scary, or it's like uncertain to you. So just follow the fear, chase the fear in some way. Use your own intuition and just figure out, is it fear or is it excitement, right? Of the unknown, of what you're capable of producing. Because I feel like you can go even bigger and you can create even better than what you're currently creating. Financially, and just the energy you're bringing into your life, things are blowing up more, which is a weird thing to say. Things are blowing up more, but I feel like in a good way, things are blowing up bigger. There's more abundance, there's an abundance of abundance for you. It's just like, expect more for yourself, because it's happening. I'm going to wrap your reading up here. Thank you so much for watching. If anything I said resonated or you feel it will in the future, please let me know by liking and subscribing. And I'll see you next Tuesday for Tiny Tall Tarot Tuesdays.